Tonight's headlines: Palace confident Comelec will resolve internal issues. Moral turpitude not grounds for disqualification, says BBM camp. COVID-19 cases in the country at 3,560,202. Domagoso would not hand Duterte over to ICC. GSIS release 100 million pesos in educational aid to 10,000 members kin. And T-bill rates decline on expected slower inflation rate. Good evening. Today is Monday, January 31, 2022. I'm Miguel Palatagonan and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Malacanang on Monday said it remains confident that the Commission on Elections will resolve its supposed internal issues over the disqualification case of Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. for the 2022 national elections. Acting Presidential Spokesperson Carlo Nograles said the Comelec is an independent constitutional body that has its own internal rules and regulations. As response when asked if President Rodrigo Duterte is not concerned over what is happening within Comelec and how it may affect the credibility of the commission as well as the elections. Last week, Comelec Commissioner Rowena Guanzon said a senator may be behind the delay in the release of the decision on the presidential aspirant disqualification case. Guanzon, who voted for Marcos' disqualification and is set to retire on February 2, believes that there is a conspiracy to delay the release of the ruling so her vote will not be counted. The camp of presidential aspirant Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. underscored that moral turpitude could not serve as grounds for disqualifying the former senator in the May 2022 national elections. Marcos spokesperson Attorney Victor Rodriguez said Marcos possesses all the qualifications and none of the disqualifications to run, campaign, and serve the Filipino people. Rodriguez also explained that on the issue of moral turpitude, the filing of fraudulent return with intent to evade taxes was considered as a crime involving moral turpitude as it entails willfulness and fraudulent intent on the part of the individual. To recall, the Commission on Elections released Commissioner Rowena Guanzon's separate opinion on the disqualification case against the former senator. The Department of Health reported 14,546 confirmed COVID-19 cases on Monday to bring the total number of infected in the country to 3,560,202. This brought the active cases to 190,818, and of the total, 8,239 are asymptomatic, 177,584 are mild, 3,126 are moderate, 1,540 are severe, and 329 are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 3,315,381 after 26,500 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll is now at 54,003 with 112 fatalities recorded. Meanwhile, the DOH figures showed that the nation's occupancy rate for intensive care unit beds was at 46%, while utilization rate for mechanical ventilators was at 25%. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Si Harry Roque ang pinakamagaling na spokesman, kaya inggit sa kanya ang oposisyon.
Tama lang na ipinaglaban ko ang balik trabaho para bumalik ang kita ng mga nagtatrabaho at naghahanap buhay. Hindi pwedeng magutom ang pamilya. Dapat lang po ingat buhay para sa hanap buhay. Basta trabaho, kita at hanap buhay ang nakataya. nasa harap niyo po ako.
Ibigay natin ang tudong suporta kay Hari.
In other news, Manila Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso on Monday said that as president, he would not hand over President Rodrigo Duterte if he is found guilty by the International Criminal Court. Moreno said the ICC cannot prosecute any individual in a country that has an existing and valid justice system, adding that all Filipinos may be prosecuted if cases are filed against them in Philippine courts. ICC prosecutor Karim Khan has said his investigation into the Duterte administration's drug war would uncover the truth and ensure accountability for those involved in human rights abuses. Duterte, who has not yet endorsed any of the presidential aspirants, has said that he will prepare for his defense for the ICC investigation after he steps down from office. The government service insurance system is set to release 100 million pesos to 10,000 members to help fund their kids' college education expenses for academic year 2021 to 2022. Under the GSIS Educational Subsidy Program, each college student will get 10,000 pesos, and according to GSIS President and General Manager Rolando Ledesma Makasait, out of the 15,770 qualified, they chose 10,000 guarantees who had family members in dire need of educational assistance. Of the total grantees, 1,581 were from NCR, 1,994 from North Luzon, 2,093 from South Luzon, 2,078 from Visayas, and 2,254 grantees from Mindanao. The grantees will get their cash aid after submitting requirements to GSIS, which include duly signed and notarized GESP agreement, the information sheet with 2 copies of the student's latest 2x2 ID pictures, and a Land Bank of the Philippines account number. And in business, the continued strong demand for Treasury bills or T-bills resulted in the drop of its interest rates across the board on Monday. The average rate of the 91-day paper declined to 0.691%, the 182-day to 1.02823%, and the 364-day paper to 1.408%. These were at 0.693%, 1.077%, and 1.410% for the 3-month, 6-month, and the 1-year securities during the auction last January 24. Oversubscription of the least 3 times the 5 billion pesos offer volume was registered on Monday. All tenors were fully awarded. Total tenders for the 91-day paper reached 17.222 billion pesos, while it amounted to 24 billion pesos for the 6-month paper and 18.569 billion pesos for the 1-year paper. That wraps up the stories tonight. Before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, the Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Hina Motors, Security Bank, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Miguel Pautagonon, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Oh, Vaccination, isolation, gotta keep up with my nutrition, gotta maintain my body condition, then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Babakuna ka ba? 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 Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination, babakuna ka ba? 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 Paturok, paturok, paturok.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM. Mga impormasyong direktang makukuha mula sa sources at diretsahang usapan. Yan ang ating daming sa inyo sa programang Straight Talk. Samahan nyo kami sa makabuluhang talakayan live tuwing Martes alas 10 ng umaga sa official Facebook page ng Daily Tribune at Tribune Now on YouTube. Alamin ang latest entertainment at sa mga paborito nyong celebrities kasama si Pocholo Concepcion sa programang WhatsApp. Makibanding at kwentuhan kasama ang mga kilalang personalidad sa entertainment industry. Sama-sama natin silang kilalanin at silipin ang makulay nilang mundo every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Kaya sit back and relax lang kayo mga katribu. Hanapin at ilike ang Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Dahil sagot na namin ang masayang kwentuhan dito lang sa WhatsApp. Magandang araw mga katribu! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelevelo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Chert Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magkita-kita po tayo mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga at magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tercito are available on our community Viber.